Hello folks and modelers, I'm back for part 2 on the build of the CV-11 Intrepid from Trumpeter at 1/350 scale. So it's been 3 weeks since my last update. So what I've done so far is I've painted the hull, the hangar bay deck, and all the bottom part of the hull is assembled and painted. But today I can't show you the bottom of the hull because I have painted, I have applied the masking tapes and put a cushion on the bottom. And also I have completed up, painted most of the big parts here. So before I painted these parts, I have assembled most of these smaller things on the, assemble all these smaller parts to these walls here. Whatever that can be assembled, I have glued them on since the wall is to be painted. So, and currently I'm working on the hangar bay walls. So I have worked out the wall height to be about 17 millimeters, which is about in real life is about, I think it's about 17 feet, which actually works out to be about 15 millimeters, but I had to set it at 17 because the door wells was measured at about 17 millimeters. So the way I'm doing it is I cut out all these plastic plates, and I have some walls here which I have not glued this. So basically there are these ribs at the bottom here, which actually guides this part. So I did not want to cut this out. So in between there has to be another layer. So what I did was stick, these plastic parts, not entirely, it doesn't have to be entirely, or else you will waste it. So, and this will be the outer piece, which actually will sit outside this rib. So in between will be this. So I think this piece is gonna come here. And since I'm gonna be opening all these smaller doors, I had to cut out all the smaller doors like here. So this is how I will do the walls. Maybe the thickness of the walls, I know it's probably not really correct, but I will keep it at this, this thickness. And of course, once I start to detail up these walls over here, maybe some areas I can make it, like bulging out from the wall. So that's what I will do. And I don't know if this ship has a middle partition, but I think I can add one middle partition. I think there should be one, because since there are two elevated decks, two door wells, I'm sure maybe it's partitioned out in the middle. in case something happens to one side of the hangar bay, there is a door to, you know, protect, especially like fires. So okay, by the way, Michael Kavanaugh, who helped me a lot with my build on the USS Enterprise. He did again help me with this Intrepid. He did provide me an ebook on this ship, but I think that book is based on the CV-11, which is before the angle deck was before they changed it to an angle deck. So there are a lot of illustrations in there, and it's pretty detailed, but I couldn't see much on the hangar bay walls. Don't really know what it looks like. I've seen maybe there are like a lot of ribs, maybe I-beams and that kind of stuff. So maybe I'll just do it that way, but it will have to be sort of made up, not exact to the real thing. And I did see the video on this Intrepid, the one that is in New York, the museum, and unfortunately the walls are, I think, mostly being turned into like a showcase. So I think the walls are not really there in the original condition. I did see a little bit on the bulkhead. There's a lot of ribs and things like that. So, but anyway, we'll try to imagine up the walls. And I think one of the viewers I've been chatting a lot with, Francis. His YouTube is Cap Lagos. He's been posting a lot of Big E's dioramas, and he's gonna go to New York next month. So he did say he's gonna take a lot of photos of this USS Intrepid museum. So I did ask him to try to take lots of photos of the hangar bay. So let's see what kind of photos he will get. Okay, so coming back to this kit, this stern area here, I have not glued these parts yet. Okay, so I noticed few things like, okay, there's one deck over here, and I believe this deck has to be the railings has to be done first before assembly, because once this thing is assembled, it's gonna be really difficult to do the railings, because there is one piece of part. Okay, it's this thing here. So this thing is gonna be sitting here. So that this deck will be underneath this. So I think things like these have to be, I think the railings have to be done first. And also I have noticed lots of these platforms, the sponson areas here, since there are these big pieces, I think especially this one here, there's a lot of big parts that will be sitting here. So places like these, I believe the railings have to be done first, and then the rest of the these areas. So yeah, lots of sequence to think about. And then I have also, okay, these parts are all painted. This masking was not so easy. Let me just take this out, because there were these ribs. I think this one has only 2 here, but like this one, there's quite a lot of these ribs here. So this one I have taken them out. So yeah, the masking was I had to do lots of you know, smaller pieces of masking, like for example like this one here. I had to like it's so difficult to, yeah, so I had to do them like that to avoid the that rib over there. Yeah. So yeah, lots of masking going on for these all these decks here. So yeah, I think that's where I'm at the moment, and I still have not got the LED, but I've decided I'm gonna put it from the bow area this time. So I did make a hole down here. I'm not sure if it's big enough, but later on I can still cut that hole from the bottom side. So it's gonna be, you know, connected from there going into the entire ship. So that's how I think I will do it. And then the bulkhead will sit on this area here. And then another thing is all these netting catwalks. I have painted them in the dark gray, which is the same as the hangar bay deck color. But I did notice in the video that this was actually it's the same as the hull color. So I might repaint all these decks over here. But I'm sure these decks over here are the tire. This time it's tire black. It's very dark. So yeah, not so much progress, but it's getting there. I think hopefully in the next video I'm thinking of doing the walls, but since Francis is, he's going to New York, and maybe I should wait for his photos before I start decorating these walls over here. So maybe I'll start working on the bulkhead, get the LED, do the bulkhead, and also I can start doing the island if this is I cannot progress on this the hull and the hangar bay, and maybe I can also start working on the deck. At least probably I can paint them and start doing decals. So yeah, I think lots of things depends on the timing. So that's all for my update this time. If you have any questions, you want to see something else, let me know. I'm just randomly showing you what I have been doing. So I hope you like this video, and as usual, happy modeling, and cheers for now. Goodbye.